a slow sipper. Taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. Why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The mission of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Andre Palante. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here. And whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Burleson hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The pitch. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in St. Louis, and pitching in this game, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing, he held up. 2-1. On the ground. Correa over to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one hit to right. Wallner towards the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. This is Willie Castro.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And he gets tied up right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
No score here in the second. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Full
pitch
count.
is outside. Draws the walk there. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes. Hee-haw!
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott makes the play, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Alec Burleson. Ryan back to work. Line drive. Bader snags it, and there's one away. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That misses, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nolan Gorman. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one finds the corner. 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's foul.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. That one out to right, and it falls. And a good start to the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that is out of play. Bader hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Man at first, one away. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton, went down on strikes his first time through. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
That one way inside.
No strike.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late on that fastball.
3-1.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
France over at second. Buxton on at first with 2 down. Right side. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Buxton snags it for the 2nd out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swings through the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Correa, the former 1st overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Sends it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Castro takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Ryan Jeffers digs in now. Walked his first time. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss. Jeffers off the first with 2 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now Alec Burleson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And there's one down. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Ivan Herrera now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Herrera checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Palante back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging in, Trevor Larnach. New arm out of the bullpen, number 35.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball is outside. France gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's down and in. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him. And that's the first out. So here's Bader now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab for the second out. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nootbaar moves under it. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's too low. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. This to center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Calls it in, 2 away. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's down and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Clips the corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Contreras takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now Correa up to hit. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. And there's 2 down. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. Castro, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a foul ball. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Contreras now.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Throws to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. To the right side, Clemens. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Ryan Fernandez on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Wallner, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1.
Outside, ball 2.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Now at the plate, Ty France. Fought off foul. Wallner leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to the left. Donovan to second. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker. foul at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, called strike. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. We're at the top of the 8th. And now here is Trevor Larnach. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it skips in the dirt. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And in one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And now, Byron Buxton. And there's the strike.
0-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Oh, right to the backstop. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Heads up base running right there.
And now it's even up.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Got him swinging. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expect.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Sands back to work. Just off the inside edge. And that one missing low. And fouled off. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Tap to first. France. Oh, a great flip. And very nicely done for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader pulls it down, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Riley O'Brien on to pitch here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Brien, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round. Back in the air, left side, Burleson. Sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. all set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. The other way, and there's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Squeezes it, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Alec Burleson, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 down, winning run on first. Stewart picks over, and he's back in there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Goes down looking. And now the DH, Jordan Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Down 0-2 in the count against a guy like this with 5 pitches in his arsenal. Better be ready.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back here at Busch Stadium, we're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, Ty France. In the dirt, and the runner holds. That one the other way. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Next is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
They can take the lead in a variety of ways. So this comes down to the batter's ability to stay in control and wait for a good pitch to do something with.
We've got ourselves a pitching change. Steven Matz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Throws across the diamond, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So up next, Harrison Bader.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And the Twins go 1-2-3. And we're back. Ready to go for the last. Last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. First pitch just misses.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Clemens tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Known for his late inning heroics. Check swing. He went. And that's strike one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they're down to their final out. And here is Lars Nootbaar trying to deliver as the hero. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The tying run is 90 feet away. And a ground ball to first. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.